guys, welcome to my channel and welcome to the first Monday in April. Yes, where I am doing the scrapbook and memories prompt vellum and Polaroids. So this one, I had this book and I don't remember what the name of the book was, but my daughter bought it for me at a secondhand store down in Las Cruces, New Mexico. So anyhow, I just was cutting the Polaroids. I went on Cricut Design Space and I found the Polaroids, and then I had the vellum, which I was really put out about. I do have vellum, but and I have a whole pack of vellum that I set aside for this project before I started wrecking and rehabbing my craft room. But anyhow, we're going to wing it. I'm going to do a few of these with the vellum and a few without. I'm going to try some different stuff. So anyhow, 3 pieces. The back, the front, actually 4 pieces. The back, the front, the vellum, and the photo. The photo I went on creating and making and found. And then so I said, well, that was pretty cool. That's not a bad deal. And then I do have some actual old photos, and I thought this one would look cool with the Halloween paper. So maybe he's dressed up like, he's not really a soldier, he's dressed up for Halloween. And I thought that would be a good one. So let's put him together. First thing we're going to do is get our vellum on there. And I have 10 sheets, so I think what I'm going to do is once I get off my lazy behind and I head over to the Dollar Tree, I'm going to look for their tracing paper if they still have it, and buy several packages, because guess what? The Dollar Tree, I'll show you a Dollar Tree piece of vellum, because I was looking at it for this project. I was like, no, it's too dark. Watch, I lost it too. Probably. I'm telling you guys, I was so upset today that I said, never again. I'm putting my room together and I'd be organized, and I don't care what happens, when it happens, and how it happens. I'm still not going to ever redo my room. Okay, so this is Hobby Lobby vellum. This is Dollar Tree vellum, tracing paper. Or maybe this was Hobby Lobby tracing paper. I don't know. It was way cheaper than the vellum though, and it actually works. So, but this vellum I had less. It wasn't as congested with print. You know what I mean? Come on, glue. Oh my gosh, I was working on a project yesterday. I cried real tears. I was using my cake bottles, icing bottles, and that top came off and it went all over what I was working on. In fact, I don't see my lid for that. That can't be good. It'll dry up to nothing. I will find it here soon before I give up today. I have another one somewhere. Anyhow, yeah, it blew up on me and went all over my project. I was so sad. Oh, y'all, I was like, this is not happening, but it was. It truly was. Okay, so then I just did this, right? And then found this, yeah, so it's gonna go this way. And we're gonna try to keep it from going over the edge. Did I do it right? As long as it's covered, I don't care. Yeah, I did it right. So he might be a trick-or-treater, right? Or just, he is what he is because he is. Anyhow, it's for journals, so I don't think it really matters if it's spot on. Okay, scissors. Show yourself. Big pair of scissors. How do you lose a big pair of scissors? So I'm pretty excited to get on those hummingbird ones. Those are going to be fun. And I'm not going to do the vellum on them just because. Okay, so I could bring this guy all the way down to right there and make them fit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing some of the hummingbirds. So if you haven't gotten over to Scrapbooking and Memories to get your prompts, you should. I will leave a link to her channel in the description box so you can go. I'll try to find that specific video and then you can go and have a look-see, right? You'll be glad you did it. Okay, so I want to get just enough of his head to make it look realistic. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then we'll shred the rest. You're gone. I might keep that guardhouse. That's pretty cool. And put it on the front. Actually, no, I will. I'm certain, guys. She's certain. Okay, don't forget, April 2nd. Oh, well, it's probably past April. I don't know. What's the first Monday in April? The 31st is a Monday. So, Wednesday is the 2nd of April. Thursday is the 3rd of April. Friday is the 4th. Saturday is the 5th. Sunday is the 6th. Monday is the 7th of April. That's when this video is coming out. 7th of April. Alright, then we do, let's see if we can find, oh, I know I cut the backs to these to be legit, but if we can't find the back, we'll make one. I'm okay with that, just on a white piece of cardstock, because that's all it is, white piece of cardstock. So let me get a white piece of cardstock. Easy peasy. Yep, this will go right here. Just like that. Yep, we got it. And then I'm just going to do some glue like this, just to spot, like spot welding, spot gluing. All right, and then we'll do the real deal here. I thought this was a cool idea, actually. Just get this glue in between the paper and the, there we go. There we go. And actually, I think I'm going to take that guardhouse and cover up that webby, spidery area there. And I don't think anybody else will notice that this is Halloween cardstock. I had gone to the Dollar Tree and got the Book of Spells book, those boxes, and I was going to do a journal with it and all this other stuff, and I never did it. I was just like, you know, it was one of those things where I knew other people were into it, but to me, I couldn't bring myself to do it. I don't know. There we go, and I'll grunge up that back. So here's this. And then I think I'll cut. Do I want the light? Maybe I do want the light. There's a little light below that sign, or a speaker. Not sure which is which. But if I include it, then I can probably cut that off. Yeah, I think I like that. Just got to get that edge a little straighter. And I'm going to have to bring out my great big old guillotine. I got to find my little one, guys. I got to find this. I got to find that. I got to find it all. See if I turn it upside down, that might better. Okay, how far across is this going to go? It's going to go to, let's go 3.5. Let's go 4 first and see what 4 looks like. Nope, it's got to be 3.5. Wait, almost cut off my favorite part there. Let's go 3.5. Let's see if it's going to work. Oh, it needs to be 3.25. Well, let's try this again. That should do it. And then we'll round the corner. Guardhouse. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it, guys. We'll glue that down. Do I want to round the corners? No, we'll just leave it as is. We'll just leave it as is. Get it glued down, and then that'll be 1, 2 Polaroids. And then I think we'll do some birds and blooms. Okay. I like that. Guardhouse. That'll work, and then later on I'll grunge it up. So we got this one. Oops, sorry. And we have, where'd they go? Where'd they go? Where'd our finish go, guys? Is this it? No, it had the rose on the back, didn't it? I tell you, nobody loses things like Rhonda. It was right there. It was. Oh well, maybe I'll find it when I start to clean up. That's insane. That is insane. So I have all these other pictures I was ready to go with, but I didn't need them. So let me stack our vellum up. Here's our frames. Here's one. That is so interesting. Oh well. It'll show up. My desk is not that big. Not too many things can disappear too far. All right, let's look at some of our frames. There's some little steampunky frames, which isn't too bad, but needs to be a small-ish photo. Look at that moth. Maybe we'll just do some flowers. What if we just did some flowers? Now, you know we could do this also and turn it over and then stamp it. You guys, yes. Yes, let me get a stamp or 2 or 10. I have a lot. What I got that I can. What I got? There's dragonfly. That's to be. Let's try our butterfly. Doesn't have to be perfect, see? And we'll just do the. We'll do, I don't know what kind of a pattern we're going to get, but we're going for it. I think the first thing we'll do is stain it. Stain it. Let that dry. Then it's not that stark white, you know. Okay, and then we're going to do the cone flowers, I think, first. Where did they go? Here they are. Just tear this piece out. Throwing people everywhere. Okay. I'm working on this small one right here. Okay. And we're just going to stamp. Oh, look at that. That was pretty cool. You guys, that's actually really cool. Well, I didn't expect it to turn out that good. Did you? Be honest. Look at that. Okay. So I accidentally created something I can be proud of. All right, so we're going to put this then right here. And again, like I said, I don't know if I want vellum or not. If I could find a solid piece that didn't have, yeah, that'll work. All right, we're going to do the same thing again, guys. We're going to glue. We're just going to get this so it sticks to the photo, but it doesn't necessarily have to fit the whole page. That was really cool. Oh yeah, that's neat. I love how those butterflies turned out. That surprised me. That completely and totally shocked me, actually. And again, we'll cover it with the white cardstock on the back, but I may actually, I'm going to spray it now before it's time to apply it. There we go. That should do it. Okay. Side, side, side. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue this down and then we'll cut it out. I like that. We could do the birdhouse. Birdhouse is kind of cool, actually. It's too big though. I'm going to do the cone flowers. Yes, I'm going to do the cone flowers. That's not glue. That was a pretty cool little thingy. And then, like I said, we'll put cardstock on the back. And then we'll be happy. Which ones do I want? Those look pretty good. That looks really good. Look at that. Yep. I like. I do. That is cute as a button. And then I have an idea. Maybe. Maybe not. I was going to put letters and numbers on there, but I don't know what I did with my stamps that do the letters and numbers. Oh well, later, or maybe we'll find some in that book. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to put it here. Oh, it's not dry yet. We'll come back to that. Put the back on it later, and then I think I'll do butterflies on the back as well. So there's number 3. Here's the 2. I don't know what happened to the first one, y'all. Remember, Rhonda struck again and lost it. I was hoping to find it, but I'm not going to find it. And then it's just outrageous how quickly I can lose stuff. Oh well. It will surface. It will come up. Yeah, it will. All right, so there's 1 and 2, and then 3 is missing in action. So there's those. Okay. And then we're going to do another hummingbird. And on this one, we're going to flip this guy over. And then we're going to do the butterfly stamp. That's pretty cool. Let's see what else we can find. Ooh, that one's actually very cool. Okay, let's see what else we got. See if something just doesn't pop out at us. There's the praying mantis, and it says, where'd he go? It's true. I thought it was a joke, but there are praying mantises. Did you know a praying mantis can turn its head 180 degrees? Yes. Praying mantises do a lot of exploring. They sometimes wind up perched on hummingbird feeders. Mantises are predators, mostly feeding on smaller insects, and they can catch bees and other bugs attracted to the feeders. However, large mantises have been known to catch and kill hummingbirds. And I was like, that can't be, but it is. It is a fact. I've not seen it, but it is true. Okay, well, I don't see anything. Ooh, 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 look, that's actually a Polaroid. That's actually a Polaroid. Huh. One would just have to cut that out and stick it on a, there's another Polaroid. Oh, that one's pretty. There's another Polaroid. See, look at all these Polaroids. We should have opened this book up first. Those were nice. I really wanted a bird without words. Okay, let's go back to this one. This one. And we're going to cut that one out. Do I want the vellum on this one? Let's see, do I have any sort of clear vellum? Not really. So I'm just going to do, let's see, is any of this kind of clear? That's not too bad. That one's not too bad. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Oh, look, here's a good one. This one hardly has anything where the bird is. That's the one we're going for. Okay. That's our frame. That's our frame. That was our frame, guys. And then after this one, I'm going to call it good on this prompt and get this video loaded. Oh, I should have done the pink first. I certainly should have done the pink first. Well, maybe I can just cover the inside with almost. Yeah, that'll work. Look at that. That'll work. that on my project for sure. All right, this is the last one, guys. So we're going to get our butterfly back out. That was so cool. Oh, I better get the piece that goes inside back on there. Just use this one so it doesn't. Okay. Gotta get this upside down. Well, that turned out really well, I must say. Look at that. There's our front. All right, and then we're going to add the photo now. Let's get our bird. Let's get our bird. And that's going to be the last one, guys. The bird was where? It was right. No, he was towards the end, wasn't he? I'd love to do that one. Why not, guys? It fits. Let's do this one. This one fits. I'm going to just cut it out real quick. I mean, it was like it was made for it. Oh, and I have an idea. Check this out. Okay, I think this is going to work good. Excuse me. Barely. We're going to have a little bit of white trim on either side. That's okay. That's where we're going to put the glue. I hope that's big enough. If it's not, we'll switch it out. A little bit more this way. Oops. Well, that's it. It's all right. It still looks nice. We'll put the back on it and nobody will be the wiser. Actually, what I think I should do, that's all right. Okay, because I'm going to put butterflies on that side. We're going to fix that. Okay, now then we need I can come back later and respray it. Okay, yeah. There we go. Respray it and complete the glue. That looks good. Yay! Okay, let's cut this. I can re-glue and respray if necessary. I certainly can. This is cool. I'm having a nice time with this. Okay, so there we go. I need to spray a little more up here. And then I have butterflies. And I'm thinking you. Yep. I think I'll go there. Then I'll try to match them up on the back, because these are all the exact same size, see? Okay, so then we'll do this guy. That looks pretty good. So now we got a butterfly there. Let's do a butterfly here, this way. Yep, we're going to be able to cover this whole thing. Howdy doody. Can turn it, well, let's just leave you kind of straight. I like that green showing. Yeah. This was also from a book that I was like, I'm just tired of seeing it lay around. Okay, let's get a little bit of a darker one here that shows up really cute. And we'll put it this way. Or do we need to go back this way? We'll go that way. Or do we just go straight up and down? Well, I think we'll go that way. And then that hides most of that white border that I was a dash off. Just like that. There we go. Okay, so then this one will be, that'll work. All right, so tell me what you guys think of my butterflies. Let me know in the comments. Okay. Bring that down. Look at that. Now find a word to put here. There's actually number 4, because 1 ran away, 2 is still here, 3 is still here, but I got to do the cardstock on it to firm it up. So we got 4 done, which was not bad at all. But I got to put this on here, and first I got to spray it. All right, guys, thank you for joining me on the hashtag Ephemera Madness 2025, hosted by Jennifer over at Scrapbooking and Memories. I hope you'll stay tuned for more to come, and I really hope you'll jump over to her channel and get your copy of the prompts, and you will play along. So this lasts all the way up through December, once a month, first Monday of every month. And it's simple. You just follow along with the prompt. You can combine, she said, or do 1 and 1, and then some others. I did all of mine with the vellum included, but I am going to do some with just the picture. All right. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you for sticking around and watching my channel, and stay tuned every 2 weeks until I get my these stash under control, I will be doing giveaways. All right, you never know. You might get one of these. You just never know. All right, folks, thank you, and I will see you in the next video.